Howdy, 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 folks. Hi. Hold on a second. I had to get a drink. We finished dinner a while ago. Not pizza night. I know Thursday nights is supposed to be pizza night. It was not tonight. Tonight it was spaghetti night. So, anyway, I'm thirsty now. But I hope you guys are having a great night. I hope you've had a great week. It is Thursday night. I'm in my chair in my living room because kiddo's in the bed and Dale is already in the bed. The only ones that are awake are me and big kiddo, Eli. So we're trying to get, I went to bed early last night. I think I was laying down before it was even all the way dark outside. So I'm not far from ready for bed right now. Anyway, we have Cherie, the ankle is feeling better, but I do still have it in a brace. So, yes. Thank you for asking. It does feel much better though. Thank you, Lee, for taking out the trash and all the stuffs. I appreciate you bringing in the yummy stuffs. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Joe. Sherry Jones. Hey, hun. Thanks for the snack, said Sherry. Hey, the creative Chris. How's your cousin feeling? How's everybody doing? So, you guys, we've talked the last few times about about me sponsoring a few, not a couple. There's a few different events that are going to be coming up soon, and I wanted to talk about them, but because I'm not the host of them, I don't know all the ins and outs, and I wanted to have a couple of folks to come up with me tonight. And hey, Berta, and let them give you all the details and to explain, what these events are about. So I have two folks backstage with me tonight. We have Lee and we have Tammy.
Guys.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, friends.
Hi,
Hi, Jen.
friend.
Thank you for having us.
You're
Yes,
welcome. Welcome. Chris says the cousin is doing really well. We took her outside today. She's allowed some soft foods now. Still a long road to go, though. Well, sending her more and more and more and more prayers. More and more prayers.
yes,
I
for
hope she
sure.
recovers quick.
I didn't know you hurt your ankle, Jenny.
Honey, I want you to know I was taking kiddo out to the doctor on Friday, and on my way out to the van to leave the house to take her, I twisted the crap out of my ankle coming off the porch.
Oh
And
no.
like, my ankle just, I mean, it was awful. So yeah. And anyway, I'm in a. I didn't go to the doctor. I should have gone to the doctor,
Oh no.
You can turn it up.
but I'm in a daggone ankle brace. Oh, look who
Oh,
it is, Snorri McSnorerton. Who are you talking about, Crashly? Me or him?
I think she's talking about me. I think I fell asleep one day on somebody's live.
Oh.
well,
I think.
he's old.
Hi, Crashly. It's good to see you, beautiful.
Hey, Crash. Matter of fact, she's also one of our
Oh,
sponsors.
okay. She said, "You, Jenny, I slept with you." Yes, that's true. That's true. She did sleep. Apparently, I snore.
Crash.
Apparently, I snore, and apparently, Crashly toots in her sleep.
Crashly took in her she talking, she'll toot, so she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be asleep. She can say hi and she'll toot.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Crash.
Yeah. We all
Yo,
got
yeah,
it
you
going on,
really
right,
sound it
Chris?
too.
I hope you quickly on me a couple days ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chris. You
Oh no.
toot when you're not asleep.
I thought you
All
did
right.
toot.
Say what,
Yeah,
Tammy?
I said all she does is toot toot. That's that's
Mhm.
that's crazy.
it's like the old song, one that goes beep 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 beep. His horn went beep beep beep. Well, in this case, it's toot 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 toot. Her butt went toot toot toot.
Oh
Mhm.
Lord have mercy.
Crash toots
Speaking
all the time, right, Kerwin? Hey, Kerwin. I
Hey,
wouldn't call
Kerwin.
them toots.
okay.
Berta, Richter scale, 5.5 here in Alaska. Well, I
I
mean,
see. I was nice about it. I just said you toot when you're late. This it started. That mm,
See,
mm,
that sounds familiar.
mhm. Well, I mean,
Tammy saying me. Yeah.
yeah.
if I remember correctly, though, Berta don't hold him back either, does she?
Oh, Berta, she just told on you, girl. So, what are you gonna do now?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna be in so much crap. So I'm calling her out right now.
I would have fixed it for you.
I don't think I've heard of Berta toot. Think Crash caused Berta to spill drills all over the last time she tooted. Oh well, I believe that.
What?
I believe that.
Hold on a second, guys.
Okay.
That's
Sherry Sherry says it's not healthy to hold him back.
I don't do them. I don't believe in them. I don't too. Yeah, I did not. But
One time. One time. Yeah, Sherry, it's not healthy to hold him back. I know it.
that's all it takes is one time crash. No, you did not hear me too. You all heard a start button that you all put on my chair. That is not the same thing.
Yeah, see,
Yes.
my chair farts too. My office chair farts. So
See, that's not
Berta says
us.
one time.
One time.
I did, yeah, I didn't fart. My chair farted. No, it wasn't me.
See, see, that's the same though I was in because they made it. They physically made it. I saw them do it.
I'm
I
sorry?
did. Oh, Christopher, what I tell you now about causing trouble? I love you too. I do love you, Christopher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Morgana.
And
Morgana
I
says,
love you.
sure, Jenny.
Hi, Modena. How are you?
Oh my gosh. All
Nobody
right.
raising their hand. Shut
Yeah,
up.
Crashly and Berta. Because they said, raise your hand if you've heard Crashly said, raise your hand if you've heard Tammy fart.
But see, look to the sports is.
Anybody at GLE?
Shut up, please.
When my daughter was little, she would call farts air poops.
I like that.
Oh,
It's
that's cute.
that is cute. It is. That's cute. But thank you so much for having us on tonight, Jenny. I appreciate that. Guardian the divorce patrons. I knew
You're
it.
welcome. I wanted you guys to come on and have give us a little bit of the information and details. So you both have an event starting in September,
Yes.
right? Two
Yes.
different events. So Lee, I'm going to let ladies go first.
Yep.
Tammy, will you tell us about your event that's going on in September?
I will. I am co-hosting 2 events. The first one I'm co-hosting, Lee asked me a few months ago to help him co-host the In Memory event. And Lee, if I say anything wrong, feel free to correct me. But it runs from September the 3rd to September the 30th. And it it honored the victims and the survivors 9/11
And the families.
and the heroes and the families. Um, Even dogs, like rescue dogs and all of that. And you can have a 30 to 30 canvas and anything basically dealing with America, even like a yellow rose or anything symbolizing the
Hmm?
military, 9/11. Um, it does not have to be licensed. It only has to be licensed if you want to go to the Korean tribes. Now that's
Okay.
the first one I'm co-hosting, and the second one I'm co-hosting this month is Witch, and that is being put on by the Diamond Art Emporium, and I'm co-hosting along with Rich, Stitching the Diamond, and Alicia from Alicia Maria Designs, and that is the Halloween event, and that is you can double dip with drills and chills. The difference is drills and chills is fall and Halloween. This is only Halloween, and you can do any canvas from anywhere that
Okay.
issues a Diamond Art Emporium canvas, then Diamond Art Ren, the owner of Diamond Art Emporium, is donating over $1,000 in gift cards. So
Holy cow.
if you win a $25 gift card and you're doing the Diamond Art Emporium canvas, then you'll win $50. And they keep doing it. Like they go from $25 to $50 to 100 to 150. So yeah.
Thank
Um
you, Ashley. Thank you for posting that for me, hun.
I think it's a 30 to 30 for that one. And it does have to be licensed. Um I wish Rick put down there to correct me if I'm wrong. That the gist of it, and the Witch is a series of witches that's the art of Kristen Bluff, and I had her on my channel on the 14th, and she is the artist of those witches, and
Oh,
it's honored that series that you can do any Halloween canvas. Basically, and that's the two I'm doing in September, and that one runs the
I
October.
need to go back and watch.
Yeah. Um, and they're shifting out. You did them pretty quickly. Now there are a few that
I'm
did
sorry.
delay that not so
What?
long.
Correct.
That does run to October 31st. So
The Witched one does.
yeah, it does.
Okay.
And Jenny is a sponsor of those of those. I asked her immediately to sponsor the Glitch, and then she had reached out to Lee, or he reached out to her one for the 9/11. He beat me to it, Lee. He beat me to
No,
it,
I
man.
think actually, as soon as he mentioned it, I was like, if you need a sponsor, I'll sponsor it. So,
Well, always, always.
mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I was
always,
just gonna say. I was actually gonna say it wasn't me that reached out to her. It was her that turned around and volunteered it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, I think I have, there's a special place in my heart for both of those events that Lee's hosting. Not that I'm not, special. I mean, I have a special place in my heart for fall Halloween things too, but
yeah.
the caregivers event and the 9/11 were both just very near and dear to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, if you need sponsors, I would love to sponsor. So, but
I'm co-hosting the Caregiver event too. That's in November the 1st to the 30th, and that's the honor of caregivers and caregiving,
yeah,
uh, which I think is a very um, spiritual event in itself. Because I personally relate to that. Well, I mean, we all do. I
mhm,
guess we all do. We all take care of someone, and we all need taken care of. So
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm finishing up the odds and all. Then thank you again for sponsoring that. I appreciate that. Leah, you look right. But yeah,
I'm trying to do something and I've got limited light.
Oh. Um. So, does anyone have any questions for Tammy about the Witch event? Crashly posted the link to the Facebook group for the event in the chat if you guys want to go um, participate and see all the information. And sounds like you're going to have a lot of really good prizes.
we do. We got some really good sponsors. Jenny just sponsored as well, and tonight's world we got Tracy DT World and uh um oh god, I'm on the spot here.
Hold on a minute. I don't mean to make anybody air sick, but I gotta move.
And we got Teresa's Craft. What is that? I just went blank. Carissa Craft. Oh my god, I just went blank. The
Carissa's
Carissa.
Crafting Corner.
Thank you. And
You're welcome.
Dahlia. Um, yeah, we got some really good prices over there as well. So
Yeah.
sure did on that. It is thanks most of the time. Yeah, it is. You did it for a very long time. And we did all of you did. That's how my mom said. That's how she feels, you know. And I
I meant to grab those.
and that my mom's whole life. So yeah, that's a very special event, and that is also being co-hosted by Pat Sparkledust and Diamond. She's also a co-host. Actually,
Okay.
she's gonna take the lead co-host of that event, and I took the lead co-host in this
Both
event.
of them, the pillow and the.
And then
Okay.
so, but Lee, if you want to add anything,
Um,
like,
Lee,
I
do
don't.
you want to? Do you?
Just give me a second
Oh,
here.
hold on. I think we got. Am I lagging?
No, it may be me.
No, you're not lagging.
Okay.
Mouse.
Uh,
Hold on, we're having some difficulties here. Right there. There you go. Thank you. We're having technical difficulties.
I was
That's all right.
having
Okay,
fun.
there we go. I'm back now. As far as the in the memory event, which, as she said, is a 9/11 event. Um, yeah, it's anything is that brings memory. Uh, Military, country flag, the U.S. flag, flowers, because flowers are always, when somebody wants to remember something, they always put flowers out for them. Anything like that. And
Mhm.
as she also said, like the search and rescue dogs. I just found out yesterday that was, other than German shepherds, I forget what the breed was, but it was about as big as a whippet, and they actually used it for search and rescue in 9/11.
Oh wow.
I didn't know that.
So there's many breeds that that do that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Um, you were okay. You didn't have to turn it down. Sorry. Um,
I didn't
as
know
she
that.
said, we do have all kinds of prizes. I'm sorry.
I said I didn't know that.
How to what?
Hi, Marion.
Oh yeah. No, I just found out yesterday. I was watching the Westminster Kennel, and one of the dogs that they showed in the kennel club was actually a 911 rescue dog.
That's very
Um,
cool.
I was like, wow, interesting. We're also going. We're also going to have links to like the Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh, that's awesome.
I believe there's a couple of links I already have from last year for 9/11 survivors. Um, because let's not forget that even though they survived, pardon me, my nose is itchy. Even though they survived, to this day, they're still dealing with health issues related to that event because, come to find out, there was a lot of asbestos in the Twin Towers and other chemicals that really screw people up.
Yeah.
So I vowed, my wife and I both vowed that no, we're not going to let anybody forget this. Period. It's just not going to happen. So that's why we started the event. She did say we are also the reason we're not doing strictly licensed canvases is because of the fact that not a lot of people can afford a licensed canvas.
Right.
Hopefully they'll realize enough to get something that's out of a stock instead of, that may be taken away. Hopefully they'll realize not to take something like that. But even so, I don't want to exclude anybody for the event.
Right.
And being just strictly licensed excludes a lot of people. Now, having said that, like Tammy brought up, that's why we also require only licensed canvases can win the grand prize.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean? So, the weekly prizes are one thing. They're all special, don't get me wrong. You guys have been very generous. Especially you, by the way. And
no, I mean it makes sense to me for to have.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I do think I'm lagging. I think I'm lagging, and I keep interrupting. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can always pick up where I left off. I could talk to a tree if I thought it had ears. Well, that's what my father always used to tell me.
Well, I'm not. My computer is not hooked up to my straight through my Ethernet, and I'm on Wi-Fi, and so I think that's causing a little bit of lag on my end.
It could.
Anyway.
But between you and Crashley and Kerwin, because they are also sponsoring the event. Kat, who's Sparkle Dust and Diamonds, is helping us out a great deal with a lot of things, including talking to some of the sponsors. See, Tammy and Kat talk to all you guys all the time. So, for them, it's like they're getting all the sponsors. So it's like, you'll have to ask her about this one, or you'll have to ask her about that one, because I'm just sitting in the background looking at the spreadsheet going, oh, they're giving this.
Yeah.
And I know that Kat talked to Kerwin during the retreat. So I'm not exactly sure of what's going on with that one, but,
I do.
Oh, shut up, you. Sheesh.
Oh, hi, Marion. Good to see you, Marion. I hope you're doing well.
I do know there's some special things going on. I do have, let me actually put that in here.
I will say that I am donating an Art and Souls canvas.
Nice.
It's an eagle, so.
That probably is, Christopher. And thank you for putting those links in for those.
I need to show that tonight, and I forgot.
We are getting a couple of donations. She's giving a donation of a kit, and Adam, Sparkly Diamonds, is giving, what was it, $25 gift certificate to DAC?
Nice.
He's giving a gift of that for the events, actually for both of them. So other than the regular small shop sponsors, we've got a couple of gifts coming in. We also decided to make this as much as possible a small shop event because we want to make sure that we highlight and support the small shop,
Yeah.
especially in today's economy.
Hmm.
That's why we also decided, with everything going on with the big T, um, we wanted to make sure it cost them as little as possible, and that's why we opted to ask only for gift cards. If
Hmm.
somebody wanted to make something on their own, that's their choice. But other than that, we're only asking gift cards, as far as
Yeah.
I'm aware, anyway. That's all I've been asking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But
um, what?
I just went to the shop owner and I said, "Well, would you like to sponsor?" And then if they said yes, I said, "That's what you're looking for." And I said, "Whatever your heart tells you." So
Mm.
Okay, well,
now,
that too.
yeah, in particular, I did mention the gift card. We thought would
Hmm.
be here on you guys, but you don't have
Yeah.
to shoot down anything, but
Mhm.
um. It,
Well, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And I love whenever people like to really include the small shops because Lee's right. There's a lot of fellow small shop owners that I'm really good friends with that are in on the struggle bus, with it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, look at Pam
that's
Diamond Painting. She's folding.
mhm.
You know, I mean, there were a couple of others that folded. That were really good, but
Mhm.
because of the financial situations, they just can't keep up.
Yeah.
So we got to do everything we can for the small shop holder or for the small shop owner.
Mhm.
and
You
I
know,
I got a shipment. I mean, email saying my shipment's on the way from your shop. So yay! I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Thank.
think. I think that's about it for that event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm anxious to hear about the caregiver one. I think that I personally have been and currently am a caregiver. I have my oldest child is on the autism spectrum, and I have to daily caregive for him,
Right,
So
right.
there's but I've been a caregiver in like hospice situations before with my mom and grandparents, aunts, my
Yep,
dad,
yep.
so mother-in-law, sister-in-laws. I mean, we've seen a lot.
Well,
But
we've been married for 33 years approximately, and we've been caregivers technically for 34 approximately, because the year before
mm,
we got married, we moved her mother in with us and started caregiving for her.
mhm,
And I noticed over a period of time that, number one, in Massachusetts, where we were at the time, they didn't have any kind of support group or anything. Nobody even thought about doing it. Um, and as we were going along doing all the caregiver things, we were noticing that caregivers just don't get me or that a girl or whatever the case may be. Actually, we didn't start getting it until, I don't know, a few years after we started. You know, but at any rate, uh, so I said, okay, well, if we're doing this event to make sure that nobody forgets 9/11, how about we do another event for caregivers to make sure that they get some sort of recognition? And I
mm,
said, what I mean by caregivers is I'm talking about a wide variety. There are caregivers that are professionals. There are caregivers for family, caregivers for friends, caregivers that are parents. Because let's face it,
mhm,
even if your child isn't on any kind of
mhm,
uh, disability setting or any kind of a spectrum, you're still a caregiver until that child grows up to take care of themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And in some cases, wives are caregivers for their husbands, or husbands are caregivers for their wives. As I'm sitting here looking at Lenore.
Yeah.
Um, like I said, we've been doing it for 30 plus years, and it's a lot of work.
Hmm.
And it's a lot. Well, you're at home all day. Yeah? Fine. You try taking a 200-pound man and putting him into the bathroom,
Hmm.
you know?
Please,
Hmm.
Or, you take your mother and start cleaning her butt because she dirtied herself.
please.
What?
Hmm.
It's a lot of work, but it's also rewarding too. You know, I mean, it is a lot of work, but if I don't know, there's something I do need taken care of, but I also take care of my girls too. I have
Right.
two nieces, and it's I don't know. There's a essential feeling that it's a lot of work, and
Well, I'm getting to that point.
no, I'm just saying it. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't.
It's it's not something you train to do necessarily. Yeah, you can train to be a caregiver, but if it's not in your heart and if it's not what you do automatically, it's
Yeah.
just it's a paycheck. Um, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Don't misunderstand me. But there are caregivers who are being cared for, such as Tammy just said. Um, there are caregivers for animals. They foster animals so they
Hmm.
don't have to be in a shelter. So we went through a wide variety of that, and then I think it was Lenore that turned around and said at one point, "Well, what about the people that they care for?" And I went, "Well, yeah, it's still under the same umbrella, you know. So we got to honor them too because they're there. They're part of a family. They're part of the human race. And they should be honored in what is accepted for canvases. So I said, well, what I came up with, what we'll do is it in the not in the memory of, but share the care is a wide open canvas. What I mean by that is any canvas at all that brings a memory of a loved one or someone you cared for, for whatever reason. If it brings back a memory and it makes you smile, then it's acceptable.
Hmm.
You know, you wanted, you got a chance to watch a movie with a loved one or somebody you cared for, and you both had fun with it. If
Hmm.
you have a panel for that movie, then go right ahead. If you have a sunset scene over a beach, that's great too.
Hmm.
You know, it really doesn't matter. Like in one case, we were talking, Lenore and I were talking about canvases, and she had said one of the things that she would get is a canvas with like a piano and musical notes and things like that because her mother used to sing
Aw.
and her father played piano. As a matter of fact, he played professionally. Yes, I was getting there. Don't interrupt me.
Wow.
You better be sorry.
We have.
I'm gonna have to do something. Mwah. There, I did it. Uh,
Oh, Lord. Throw
anyway,
something at him, Lord. Just pick up the heaviest thing you have near you and just throw it with all your might.
That's what I
she said,
did.
"That's all right, Lenore. Just pick up the heaviest thing you can pick up and just throw it with all your might."
Just
Jenny.
do what I do. Shut up, Lee. That works.
Yeah, like that ever works for you, Tammy?
It does.
Yeah, okay. I never shut up. So anyway, so it's like anything works, and
That's
she
pretty
was,
cool.
you know, so I'm not sure. I will also have, by the way, I think I found some. I think I put them in a folder. I will also have links for caregivers as well, whether it be support groups or resources, whatever the case may be. Or I
That's
should have
awesome.
one.
Hmm.
Be nice to my loving wife, my lovely wife, Marion. Who are you talking about?
Thank you, Marion. I met Marion at GLE. She was, I was so happy when I saw her. She came up to me, wrapped her arms around me, and I was so happy because I didn't want to meet Marion forever. We used to talk a lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Gail.
um, then, life gets busy and you just don't talk to people like you should. But,
In my case, life gives me lemons, and I just make applesauce.
I got the pleasure of meeting Marion once, twice actually, but once. Um, just her. Her husband was there, but I didn't see him. Well, I think that he stayed with their RV. But then this last time I got to meet both her, or I got to spend time with her, but I got to make s'mores with Marion and her husband.
Have you never made s'mores?
Yes, but not with Marion and her husband. That was the first
I
time
see.
having. Yeah, I've made s'mores many times, but I got to make them with Marion and her husband.
Lenore
that's
just
so,
told me she's never made s'mores.
I haven't either. I've eaten them. Some of them
Ch-
I didn't.
They're so fun to make.
Chocolate,
Are they?
graham cracker, and marshmallow.
That look fun. Yum. Oh, man.
Mhm.
Let
Gail
me
says
have
she runs in,
but
takes a hit off my inhaler, and quietly sits down. Hey, Gail.
I
Yeah,
do.
you
Mm.
can be as quiet as you want. You're never gonna get away with getting in here without being noticed by someone.
You can't eat them?
I've tried.
I'm not supposed to eat them as much anymore. But I actually haven't had a s'mores in a long time, so now I want one, Jenny.
I know, and you
Uh,
know what?
when
Fall is coming up. It'll be time to eat them soon. I mean, you can
I
eat
when
know.
we
them, but
when
I
we
feel
were
like they're fall.
discussing what to do as far as caregivers event, Kat, who this is also very near and dear to, the event is very near and dear to. Kat said, Caregiver Month is in November.
Mm,
So we all said, well, why don't we have the event in November to coincide with Caregivers Month? That's another one where it's a 30 by 30 for a complete, um, for the grand prize.
Yeah.
And again, it's grand prize is, uh, yeah, licensed artwork. And other than that, because I want as many people to enjoy and have fun as possible.
mhm.
And most of the events nowadays are strictly licensed canvases, and it's like I've heard more people say, "I wish they'd have events that aren't licensed because we can't afford them." So
I
we
mean, I
tried.
can
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say I can understand that companies like DAC and these other bigger diamond painting companies wouldn't want to sponsor an event if they're not using licensed artwork. I get that.
Right.
But you said earlier whenever you cut out the and I'm all for licensed, but I'm also not a stickler for people who buy from the budget companies and get unlicensed artwork. I mean, I did in the very beginning, and
So did I.
um, I'm not one of those that's going to be like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," that's it, to each their own. You do what you want to do, and some people can only afford the budget ones, and I know I've been there.
Yep.
I know what it's like. So, I appreciate that you do that and the other folks out there that have events that do allow for unlicensed artwork.
Yep. I mean, we try to point them towards places that might or that will most likely have licensed artwork that are cheaper, like Michaels or like the Make Market or anything
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
But if it's still too high for them, get what you can.
Right.
You know. Besides which, if they can't afford a
Right.
licensed painting, they most likely don't
Mhm.
have a lot of money to get some of the accessories.
Right, right.
So if we give them a gift certificate for the accessories and for whatever the sponsor is selling, then they're more apt to buy from the small shop.
Mhm.
So it's a win-win in both situations, as far as I'm concerned. Now I know there are probably small shop owners out there listening that are going to say, "Yeah, well, sorry, that's just how I
Yeah.
feel."
Yeah.
You know,
Um Chris says, yeah, that's why I always say I'm not the diamond painting police. I do whatever I like and I show whatever I like. And so many thank me because people are so judgy on channels or groups and attack them. Yeah.
yep, exactly.
Okay.
And you will not hear me attacking anybody. Now if
And
if it's an obvious theft of a piece of artwork, that's one thing.
mhm.
But what was that? Oh, I thought you said something.
And
But
the thing is whenever you try to go down the rabbit hole, it's not easy
mm-mm.
to find things. They give you the tool, they tell you what tools to use to figure out if something is licensed or not. But and you will take the most what you feel like is the most generic image and assume that it's not licensed and then
Yep.
boom, there you go. There was a few canvases that I got from oh shoot, what's the name of it? Their canvases always come rolled up and in a little canvas sleeve.
Well, there's a lot of those. You talk
Um
about Oraloa?
No.
no. Um Anyway, I can't remember right now off the top of my head. They have great quality products, great quality diamond paintings. Is it
Keep talking. It'll come to me. It's on the tip of my tongue.
is it Sparkle Queen? Is that's not right? What's Sparkle Queen? Wait,
It's not Muni made, right?
no, 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 no. This is a company that's like budget.
Oh, budget,
They're not.
budget.
They're kind of in between budget and Spell Queen. That's what it is. Spell
Yeah,
Queen.
that's it.
Spell
Yeah.
Queen.
Spell
Oh,
Queen.
she's talking about it.
And they had contacted me to do a collaboration, whatever, for um some canvases that they sent me to do a review or unboxings, and I did. And I think I ordered like 4, and all 4 of those canvases were licensed images, and I had no idea. And I looked them up, but yeah, had no clue.
No,
Really?
like Eve just said, just because it's from a budget doesn't mean it's a stolen art.
That's
You know,
true.
Mhm.
and that's why I say it. A lot of the budget places do have licensed artwork. Or they have stock image, which is under public domain.
Right, right, right,
So
right.
you know, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm. That's true. You do have a lot that get them from like Shutterstock, and those are um or like public domain. Yeah.
Yep.
Christopher, yeah, they Spell Queen has some really they I don't know if they're still in business or not, but I was always very happy with their products. Their diamond paintings were pretty awesome.
I never had one of theirs. I never had a steel queen. And I
Yeah.
had
They're pretty good quality.
I never had them there. I had to check them out. No, I never had. But I had heard other people talk about their candidates, and they were very good quality.
Hmm. They're not, Chris. They're gone or they closed down.
Are they? Are they? Think that's happening.
We will. Yeah, it is. But we will be. So Tammy and I and Lenore will be filming the video for the kickoff, which will be on the 1st, of course, sometime this week.
Okay.
And then that's where you'll get all your rules, all your regulations, the Facebook page, so who's sponsoring, how much they're, what they're sponsoring for whatever for this event. Then we'll make another one. I'll make another one with Kat for the next event in November.
Okay.
Really, if it's a limit other tonight, that's a guideline right there. Just as long
Yeah,
as
that's primarily it.
Hmm.
that's primarily it. We just want you to have fun.
Yeah.
Just
There will be progress pictures. If you don't have Facebook, you can always get a hold of one of us, and we can post it up on Facebook for you.
Well, there's an email too.
Okay.
For
Yep.
Yeah, it's
That's true.
lndtevent@gmail.com.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can email any of us. That there isn't. I think it would be better to have an
Yeah, I looked for
email
that link. I don't even know where it is anymore.
to go with one. It'll work for those events that it'll be less confusing for the shop owners, the participant, just to email us and we'll make sure that your picture is posted, because I had a person ask me what if I had typed that I had to did it, and I said absolutely not, because that's not for everyone.
Right.
Not everyone likes social media.
Hmm.
If you want to participate and you don't have social media, just get it out to one of us. It will detect it and make sure that you are entered into private. That's not a problem at all.
Yeah, and then other than that, we just got a couple of other logistical things that we got to work on, and then it'll be all set.
Once an event starts, it pretty much runs itself. It's like a little machine. It just runs itself.
You're right. They do tend to do that. And that's the pretty cool thing about them. And I'm excited to see how they go for you guys. I think that you're going to have a good turnout for all of them. Because they all seem to really, the Witch is new. I think that sounds really cool. And then the other two are very heart touching, and I think that they'll do well. So
yeah, they are. And we made this statement. We'll make sure they don't forget 9/11. I said, well, you know what? Even if you didn't turn up to this event, nobody's gonna forget it. It affects the whole world. I mean, I can tell you to this very second where I was, what I was doing, how I was feeling, and how the room smelled.
Yeah.
At that moment, because you'll never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
And Lee and I will be on each other's channels and Kat surprises. So we'll both be on there and we'll both give them away. So,
okay.
And I think it makes it less confusing. The only difference is that it will rotate. Lee will host it first because he's on the Tuesday, obviously. So, but yeah, that's pretty much
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, does anybody in the chat have any questions for Lee or for Tammy concerning any of the events? If so, post them and they can answer your questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by all means. I was just going to ask the same thing if anybody had any questions.
Yeah. And you can contact us anytime. Anybody contact me, you know where I am. I'm all over the place. It's not hard to get hold of me.
All right, Miss Popular.
Oh, whatever. I
Uh,
didn't.
But she's what you don't see is actually over in the corner. She has her calendar where she says, "Okay, I got to call this one at this time, and then maybe I'll have an appointment for you available in 3 weeks. To talk to you."
I did not set appointment to talk to you guys. I was bad idea.
I
I
know
did.
if you did that, Doretta would really be angry at you.
I have started putting like things in my calendar because
Goodness gracious.
I'm on.
Yeah,
When you run events, it's a lot of work. It doesn't look like it, and when you run your own channel, it's a lot of work. I
Mhm.
have still appreciation for you hosts, let me tell you, because it's hard. I love it. And so I'm excited to see all of your finishes and your progresses. And I hope that you join us. I really do.
yes,
I
so
think
do I. So do we.
Mhm.
it'll be fun.
And no,
Yeah.
I can answer that for you, Christopher. No, she has not spoken to Doretta yet.
Christopher, the hate. Is it too hard to hate? Oh my God. If you don't know the gist of that, Jenny, Doretta asked me to call her
3 weeks ago.
no, and
Oh.
I'm gonna do it. I swear I am. I had been that dizzy. Last night I feel my lucid and odd, and I had to end it and immediately go into a meeting for the week, and it lasted up until midnight. So yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I'm dizzy. I am, but it's a lot of fun. It's,
You are a little busy bee, Miss Tammy.
I
Yes.
am.
Well, like I said, she doesn't understand the word no.
I like
You know?
keeping busy. I do. It keeps my mind occupied. I
Mhm.
don't probably do things when I shouldn't do them, but for the most part, I'm treating it take myself. You know.
That's true, Christopher. Why would anybody want to behave? All right, we have taken over Jenny's channel.
See,
We
Well,
we
it
got
was on purpose. I wanted you to.
we got to be nice. It is her channel after all.
Lee,
We got to be nice. What?
Lee, shut
What?
up. Thank you.
Oh yeah, whatever.
But yeah. Um, what's
Eve
that?
says, Tammy, I'm going to send you an app where people can self schedule appointments with you.
Eve? That might help.
Uh-huh. It might.
Eve, oh my lord. You people.
I'm trying
Team,
to think of Team I Ain't Behaving, is what it says.
yeah.
Team
Thank you. No,
ain't behaving.
I could
Team
not.
Ain't Behaving. Yeah.
Thank you. That's what it did.
I'm trying to
Actually, it
think
should be
of some
team
canvases that I
misbehaved.
can work on for all three of the events. I know I have a witchy one, so that's easy.
Well, the one
Um,
thing she forgot to mention about that one, which I'm surprised at, is if you can do any witch,
uh-huh.
but if you do one from Ren's shop, let's say he gives a $50 gift card. You do one from Ren's shop, he'll give away 100. You'll get
Oh,
$100
she
in
mentioned
return.
that.
You said
I didn't
that.
hear it. That shows you how much I
Yeah, she
listen to
mentioned
Tammy.
I think that was when you were struggling with your
You were
Computer.
getting
technical difficulties.
excited at
Yep.
that time. He was
I think you were having your technical difficulties at that time. But yeah.
I'm
But
sure you
then
have something, Jenny. It's pretty loud. Pretty
Good
loud.
point, Marion.
Have you been so dizzy it takes her off the street?
with her hot rod chair. Oh
Now
my gosh,
you
I
went.
had to go back and watch the thing with Tammy's little floaty
Uh-huh.
floaty boyfriend. Oh my god. And the boat. That
Uh-huh.
was cute. That was cute.
That's Chad.
Chad.
That's the one we keep talking about with her and her little floaty. But did you see the videos that went out about with her riding around at Great Lakes Escape?
Mm-mm.
There is one that she's going down the hall on her chair. She's going down the hall at top speed, which is about, what was it, 12 miles?
How that? What?
Yeah.
Well,
And then all of a sudden, right at the bathroom, she hits the brakes.
I did that on purpose.
I know you did.
I had that. What?
She almost she almost drove Cat right into a wall.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
after a
Cat
ride, that's a ride.
Cat's on her lap, so she turns around and turns the
She
chair all
knows.
the way up. Turns the chair all the way up and pushes it forward, and just before they hit the wall, she hits the brakes.
She's not on my lap. She's behind me. And what is around on the internet? I didn't see it.
Tammy, you
It's
sound
there.
dangerous.
That's where
I
they. That's where they had the video of you in review, and as you're passing people, people like Cat are laughing because all they hear is.
actually into this. I'm taking into that. But, well, I asked him, I didn't in the chair. That's into the third, hopefully.
I'll start calling you Lightning McQueen.
I
Yeah, exactly.
I asked him to turn the speed up, because this one is 5 miles an hour, which is a lot for a chair. And I asked him to turn it up, and they said it's 6 miles an hour, and that's the highest that we can do it legally, because otherwise you'll kill somebody. I said, I'm a good driver. I am. I'm a good driver. But
She's a good driver unless you put a door in her way,
Lord have
or
mercy.
or a cabinet, or a wall.
all right, we're not here to talk about the driving, so this is.
She's destroyed things in her
Lord
home.
have mercy.
That's enough to cut.
Mm.
Okay, it was a learning curve. I never had one. But yeah, thank you for having us, Jenny. It was a
Yes,
lot.
thank you.
You're
And
welcome. Both you guys are welcome.
just let us
Yeah,
know.
we appreciate it.
Sure that you had attended. It's truly
Yeah.
wonderful. I'm sure
Yeah,
you did.
it's so wide open. It's so wide open for the most part. It can it at least on the share the care is really wide open.
Yeah, well, I
And
think that both of them, even the in remembrance.
yep,
It-
you can double dip, triple dip, whatever it takes.
If you had any
You know.
place just message me or call me or something, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm sure you had something. I know somebody else got
Sounds good.
roses.
I don't usually participate in events, but I like to whenever I can. I just don't want to do it for the
Well,
prizes. I only want to do it just to be in it.
Well,
not,
even
not only that,
a
not
yellow
only
rose,
that, but those are special to you. So
right? And like I said, even the yellow rose, you can do a yellow rose.
Well, I'm thinking that I've got redbirds are special to me. For past loved ones that have passed.
Yeah, cardinal.
Yeah. You call them cardinals. We call them redbirds around here, but they are cardinals. But yes, we have I have some. I think it's an Abraham Hunter. It's a winter scene with a male and a female cardinal, and I think that would be
That'll work, both.
a good one for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Marion says, sorry, I won't be able to participate. Don't have time while packing out the house. Boo-hoo.
I understand, Marion. She was
That's okay, Marion.
That's
If worse
tough.
comes to worse, you just wait until next year. Because I'm
Yeah.
going to keep having them every year, no matter how many participants I have.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
tough, Nick. I didn't think about you and praying about you. I really had. I need to do better. I need to call people more. They ended up calling me before I did a chance, and I'm like, I really want them to call you. But
Mhm.
yeah, thank you for having us on, Jenny. And like I said, if you have any questions, just call
Mhm.
us or email us.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for
Yep.
coming up. I appreciate you both.
Thank you for
Any-
asking us.
Sure
Anytime.
thing.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Anytime you want us.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. I've got my battery on my laptop is about to go kaput. So I'm going to get
Yeah.
out of here and go get my little self in my bed and go to sleep.
Go
So,
to sleepies.
yes. But
All right,
thank you for joining. You guys have a great night. Okay.
you
You
too now.
too. Bye,
All right.
guys. Thank you
Lenore
all.
says bye-bye too.
Bye, guys. Make sure that you guys also, before everybody leaves, moderators, if you guys will please put Lee's channel and Tammy's channel and the links again for the events. If you can. Christopher, wink, wink.
Thank you.
Christopher, wink, wink.
Thank you.
And not
He's
only
like,
that,
talk for now.
but just letting you know that she's also starting to work on her voice again, so she may be able to sing soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you thought the videos are odd that I have her in there singing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was from last year. Yeah, from last year.
That's so cool.
She
Yeah.
did it for Shay. She did it for Shay, and
Mhm.
when we found out Shay wasn't going to do it anymore, we offered it to Ditzy and
Oh,
Tammy.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because Tammy's also helping with odds and odd that she didn't mention.
Mhm.
Well,
But
did.
anyway,
I did.
Mhm.
You were in your exercises, didn't I?
You did mention Ozanog earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I missed it. Shows you how much I listen to Tammy.
Well, good night, Jenny. Thank you for
Good night,
having me.
Jen.
Good night,
Have a good one.
guys.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.